About 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's. You might notice a tremor in my left hand. I was about a year into a cancer journey, and I had found the funny in cancer. Cancer should come with a secretary. But I was having trouble finding the funny in Parkinson's. So I went onto YouTube and I typed in funny Parkinson's. And sure enough, got a comedian who talked about the things that you could do better if you had a tremor in your left hand. And I liked that idea, so I started thinking about my tremor as a superpower and started thinking about things I could do with it that other people can't do or that I can do better. For instance, I could be a bartender specializing in James Bond martinis. Shaken, not stirred. I could be a vending machine attendant. You lose your dollar. I shake the machine till your candy bar falls out. I could spread salt in the winter, grass seed in the summer, fertilizer in the fall. My musician friends, this room is filled with musicians. My musician friends tell me I have a natural vibrato. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm glad I have one. I could play castanets. I don't even have to learn how to play them. I just have to learn how to hold them. I could work in a morgue. Every morning I go and shake all the bodies, make sure they're still dead. Earlier this evening we talked about lies parents tell. I'd like to talk about truths children tell. Nap time, jewelry box, and poster. I named my stories so they're easier to remember. So nap time. I was about 12. I came home from school one day, phone rang, I answered it. It was one of my mom's friends. She said, "Is your mom there?" And I said, "I don't know, I'll go check." Mom was lying down. I told her, "I got a phone call from your friend." And she said, "Well, tell her I'm taking a nap." I was too young to understand, old enough to know better, but not old enough to know in time. I heard the words coming out of my mouth. My mom says she's taking a nap. Friend was startled. She said, "Okay, just tell her I'll call her later." My mom never asked me to lie for her again. So jewelry box. When our son was about 2, we were visiting my in-laws, and it got quiet in the other room. Now those of you who have toddlers know that if a toddler's in another room and they're quiet, it's a danger sign. And about that time I heard him say, "No, no, 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 no," a real danger sign, so I ran into the other room to see what was going on. He was standing on the vanity bench, my mother-in-law's vanity table, reaching into her jewelry box. And as he reached in, he said, "No, no, 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 no. You got the concept, but not the point." I scooped him up, took him into the other room to live another day. So poster. Summer after I came home from college, I was sitting out in the backyard in the Texas sun, brushing my blonde hair dry. It was blonde then, it's not blonde now. My father took a picture. So a couple of years later, I had that picture blown up into a poster. And it's now hanging in my bedroom, me sitting in my bathing suit, brushing my blonde hair dry. My grandson was about 3. He stared at the poster and he said, "That doesn't look like you, Grandma." Yeah, because the camera can't capture a picture of your mind's eye view. That's all for now. Thank you very much. You can find me on Facebook and YouTube. Carol Covin.